an email from the chair of our state Democratic Party talking about gathering to celebrate the 4th of July, quote, across this great nation. Now, our chair's not a bad person, and I don't know about you, but there are a lot of people, and not just Democrats, who aren't feeling that this nation is so great lately. And there are a lot of us Democrats who are wondering whether some of our party leaders, the ones saying this great nation, are either out of touch or just don't get it. Sure, Republicans are going to jump all over people who don't repeat that greatest nation in the world stuff. But they're going to say that anyway, whether you call yourself a centrist, progressive, a democratic socialist, it doesn't matter what, they're going to call you a communist anyway. And you shouldn't worry about it, because anyone with even half a brain knows that it's the Republicans who are spewing nonsense. The party that rationalizes corruption, rationalizes freeing criminals who pay off Trump. They are going to say anything, do anything, and you pay them no mind. Now that takes me to what I see as the biggest problem we are now facing as Democrats, and it should be the easiest to solve. Whether it will be, well, stay tuned. Now, I don't know if you saw this incident in San Francisco.
You've been terrible! You've been terrible on Gaza!
A progressive, longtime ally of the LGBTQ community was shouted down and harassed by other, perhaps more progressive individuals in a spectacle that frankly disgusted me. There are issues on which we disagree, big ones, like Israel, like the extent to which economic and social policy needs to change to make sure that this nation returns to its promise, which was great, of a society in which everyone has equal opportunity, including transgender people. Now, we won't get there by shouting down Democrats who don't agree with us perfectly. We won't get there by trying to pretend that Mamdani and AOC are anything other than a plain expression that voters aren't happy about what Trumpism has brought and what a weak response from the top of the party has failed to produce, an effective resistance to the assaults on our freedoms and on American justice that will be the true legacy of Donald Trump. We resolve those differences by having the grace to listen and consider viewpoints with which we currently completely disagree, rather than by incendiary social media posts. Ultimately, we resolve those differences by having primaries in which Democrats in districts decide who they want representing the party in their elections. That's the Democrats inside those districts. And when they do, we put aside the fact that we may completely disagree with them on a single issue, even on a big one. We don't say, I'm going to sit this race out before I vote for this or that Democrat, because we know that the worst Democrat on their very worst day is still better than any Republican currently occupying or running for any office. To my fellow Democrats, have that grace to listen, have that integrity to consider that whatever our positions, we could be, if not totally wrong, at least not entirely correct either. Remember who the real problem is. It is not the Democrat with whom you disagree on a single issue or two. It's the crime syndicate that has taken over the government, including our Supreme Court. Our job is to take it back from them, not to fight with each other.